So this past week, we got caught up in one of those nefarious Web 2.0 tool challenges that happens. Apps come, apps go, there's always additional apps. And one of the apps that we had previously experienced was using the Google Docs research tool. If you recall in our Ninja Google Ninja assignment, we went to the tools feature and there was Google Research, and it opened up on the right hand side here a whole Google search browser bar, which was really a wonderful feature. And here in the last week, right before this assignment was given to you, Google changed it and it's now called Google Explore. So today we're going to take a look at this new Google Explore tool and how is it helpful for us or our students when we are giving an assignment and we want them to be able to reference where they're getting their sources of information. So there's two things that we can use. One is actually the Google Explore tool, which is this little button down here on the lower right side. And the other one is we can go up here to add-ons. If you click on add-ons and you go to get add-ons and you scroll through, they have this wonderful tool called EasyBib by Bibliographic Creator. So if you click on this, what it'll do is it generates bibliographic citations, which is really a nice feature in Google Docs to have. So you can add this to your Google Docs. You can click on Manage, Use in this document, and it will throw this tool into your document, which is really a nice feature. And I will get to that in just a moment to show you how that looks like. So here's my assignment, researching the new Google Explore tool. And what I've done here is I want us to pick a topic, pick a favorite topic, and I want you to find a photograph, I want you to find a quote, and I want you to find a fact. And all of these we want to be able to include a useful reference to it in the document in the form of a footnote or actually a reference list. And so you can see I've typed in here classical guitars, and so I'm going to go to my Google Explore tool, and I'm first going to pick out an image. So if you click on the More button, it's going to throw up more images. It's going to find an image that I would like to put in for a classical guitar. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and use this image right up here at the top. And you can see how it's dumped this picture right into my doc. I didn't even have to drag it in. It's a little big as an image, so I'm going to go ahead and shrink it because I want everything to fit on one page. Let's see what that looks like now. And you can see it also came in a little bit here. I'm going to have to do a little bit of formatting. I'm actually going to move it down. Hopefully, nope, it's going to stay there. Let me actually go this way. And I'm going to copy and paste this guy. Put it up above. All right, so now I've got my page formatted. Here's my image. Here's what's really interesting is if you click on this uploaded wikimedia.org link, it shows the website where it comes from. And so that's an interesting feature around that. Next, let's put in a classical guitar quote. So again, I'm going to go up here to my tool, and I'm going to type in classical guitar quotes. You can see I've looked for this before. It's going to the web. And there's a quote on this website that I like. What it did is Google opened up a new web page for me, and I can actually copy and paste. Here's a quote that I like. So I'm actually going to copy it, click back in. I'm going to paste this quote here. Now I want to be able to cite this quote, and this is where that BibMe tool is really useful. So if you go into your add-ons, and here's my EasyBib tool, and it says Manage Bibliography. And what it's done now is it's going to cite a source over here on the right-hand side. So I'm going to tell it I'm not citing a book, I'm not citing a journal article, I'm citing a website. And I need to go back to my website, I need to copy and paste that URL link, go back to my document, I'm going to paste it in here. Because I'm in EDU, I'm going to use the APA format. So I click on APA, I'm going to tell it to, actually put that URL back in there. I'm in APA format. I'm going to search. And look, here's where my website came from. So I'm going to select this. And now I've got a bibliographic note. And I can tell it, add this to my document. And look what it's done. If you look back in my document, I now have a references section. And in APA formatting, no less, it has cited my website where I got my quote from. So I'm going to just space this down, give me a little bit of room. I've got my quote. Now I need to find a fact. And again, I'm going to do it in a website. So I'm going to search. Let's see. Facts about classical guitars. I'm going to search. It couldn't find anything. So maybe I need to make that just a little bit more general. Because again, we're using the search tool. Actually, let me go over here and let's start out as the Explore tool. Related research. And here it says interesting facts. So let me look at that in the web. Let's go to this first website. Again, it's easy, so it's letting me pick up the website. Here's some fun facts. And here's an interesting fact. Guitars were first played in Spain in the 14th century, where they were developed out of an instrument called the vihuela. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put that in my document. There's my fact. I want to be able to cite that fact, where I got that from. So again, I'm going to close my Explore tool. I'm going to go into this BibMe tool. I'm going to copy and paste my URL in here. Tell it to search. Here it found my fun facts. I'm going to select it and I'm going to add it. And when you scroll down, there's my fun fact right there. I also added some other things that I don't need, so I'm going to go ahead and delete those out. But you can see how this can be a really helpful tool for students to learn how to create and generate their reference section or works cited section, depending on the format that you're using. It's works cited when it's in MLA. It's considered a reference section when it's in APA format. The BibMe Bibliographic Designer tool will allow you to do that. Remember, that's an add-on. And the Explore tool is just another way to look up information related to the content in your document. One thing the Explore tool will tell you to do is if you can't find any useful information, just keep writing in your document and eventually it will pull out keywords. It does this through keyword searching. I hope this is helpful as you're working through this assignment. When you are finished, you can save this in your Google Drive as a link. Be sure you share it with me, or you can save it as a Word document and you can upload it into the Dropbox. Let me know if you have any questions.